Alrighty guys, welcome back. Just want to do a quick video today on changing the oil in a 2025 5-liter Coyote. First things first, if you're going to need obviously oil. So I'm running here AMSOIL 530. Run whatever flavor 530 you want. These newer trucks call for 530, the older ones call for 520. Do what you will with oil weights and stuff. We're not going to get into that here. That's a whole big discussion. Everybody loves to do what they want, and that's fine as long as there's oil in it. That's good. So that's what I'm running here. Signature series stuff's pretty good. You're gonna truck holds 7.7 quarts, so you're gonna need a total of 8. Although, in my experience, they hold a little bit less than 7.7. It's really 7 and like a quarter to a half is what I find they take. But that is neither here nor there. And then oil filter. This is what I'm running. It's a PPE. It's their equivalent to a PF63 and a FL500S, which is OEM filter, which is this guy here. This is a OEM filter. And then tools, obviously you're gonna need a funnel. This is one of those fancy locking funnels. Those are good. Oil filter wrench. I like these to take these off because they bite into the filter and get it off. Good. And then tighten the filter by hand. So don't use that to tighten the filter. And then ratchet, 15 millimeter, just basic ratchet, nothing special. So yeah, so let's go get that filter off. Alrighty, so on these trucks here, obviously oil filter is right there. I got it loose already. I actually ended up using a strap wrench here. It's just a little bit easier to get it up in there. Truck is up on ramps, so make it easy on yourself. Don't try to crawl into here. So when you're pulling the filter off, oil is going to be draining right there. So get your drain plug or drain pan there. And if you're doing this with a truck that was just running, oil filter is going to be hot. So keep that in mind. And there it goes. And then if you spill, a little bit's going to drip out the front here too. It's that little catch pan. So there's where your oil filter lives. Make sure you guys clean that and spin the new filter on. Filter ready to go. Got a little bit of oil in the gasket. And just like that, brand new filter on, ready to go. Just keep in mind these PPE filters are a little bit longer than your Motorcraft counterpart, so it rubs that oil cooler hose, the coolant line a little bit on the way in, but no big deal. Dried it on very nicely. First time using a PPE filter, so see how good it does. But yeah, so far so good. Let's crack that drain plug. So a little bit further back from that oil filter, here we have your oil pan. Sorry about that. Here is the oil pan, obviously right here, engine oil pan. This is the transmission. Don't drain that. There's no drain plug on this, so that would be kind of difficult, but this is your engine oil pan right here. There's, on these newer trucks, there is no plastic cover. You can see where the tethers are, where it would be, but I don't know why Ford puts this on here. There's nothing under here, but 15 millimeter drain plug right here. Let's crack this free. Make sure you have an ample sized drain pan to catch about 8 quarts. That's what's going to come out of here. Alrighty, so the drain plug has been removed. You can see the oil coming out. Pretty dark, definitely needed to be changed. So it's had about 29% oil life left, which is about 4,700 miles or so. Bit of idle time in there too, so just let that drain till it stops and throw the plug back in. And while your plug is out, now is a good time to inspect it. There's no replaceable washer on here. Well, that little rubber gasket you can replace. There's really no need to replace it every time. Once your truck gets kind of old, it might be worthwhile to change, but for now, this is only its second oil change, so really no point here. And I'm gonna let that keep draining for a few. Just let it drain until it just drips, a couple drips. And just like that, oil's done draining. You can see just a little drip is coming out. So we're gonna go ahead and stop it there. Go ahead and get this plug back in. Make sure, this is pretty obvious, but make sure you get it in without cross-threading it. Don't be cross-threading stuff on your trucks. See that? You wanna be able to get it in all the way by hand. If it stops halfway in, you gotta put a wrench on it. It's cross-threading. You want to be able to seat it by hand. Obviously, we're going to tighten that more. And now for the easy part, obviously, oil going in. Going to put 7 quarts in, start it, check it, add from there. That's why these funnels are nice. One-handed, pour the oil in. Also, that's Mustang adapter to straighten out the oil fill, because factory it just comes out sideways, which is kind of a pain. So this is much easier to use. Oil's in, ready to go. Now the only thing we gotta do is start it, make sure it's not leaking, then we can reset the oil life monitor. So you're gonna want to check the filter, make sure nothing's leaking up there. Everything looks good. Don't see nothing dripping on the ground. And check the drain plug back here again. Make sure you don't see nothing dripping. Everything looks good. All right, and then to reset the oil life monitor, you're gonna use these buttons on your steering wheel. Scroll down to vehicle maintenance, oil life. Hold OK, and just like that, oil life is at 100. And then once you guys have verified the truck runs, reset the oil life, you can back it down off your ramps, get it on some flat ground, let it sit for a few minutes, and then we can pull the oil dipstick, which is right down there, and we can verify oil level is correct. And just like that, let the truck sit for about 10 minutes, pulled the stick, and it's tough to see on camera, but you can just see the oil's just at the top of the hash marks there. So I added about 7 and about quarter of a quart, which is what I figured to take about quarter of a quart to a half a quart over 7. So we are good. So that is it for this one, guys. Link to this in the description if you want to put this in your truck. I am a dealer, so I will make a little bit. So if you guys do order from me, that would be very much appreciated, but don't feel like you have to. That concludes this video on how to change your oil on your 2024 and up 5-liter Coyote. Thanks for watching.